You already saw that you can save the state of ParaView as a state file, and that is useful if you want to recover your visualization workflow. For example, if ParaView crashes or something else comes up, then you can always restore the previous state of ParaView. You can also save a picture by simply going to File, Save Screenshot. That will save a static picture. So for example, I can save this in the desktop folder as, let's say, spheres, and then I'll say OK. And that asks me for some more additional information, so resolution of image, compression level, etc. And I'm saving this as a PNG file. So now if I do ls-l on desktop sphere, you see that I have a new file and I can open it, and here it is. Now, if you want to put your visualization online, there are quite a few options, but one of the easiest one is ParaView Glance. And it's really fantastic because you can save your scene as a polygonal file in a special format called vdk.js. And then you can load this file into a web application called ParaView Glance. And this way you can actually share your visualization across the web with anybody else. Let me show how to do this. When you have your visualization ready in ParaView, you can go to File, Export Scene. I'm going to call it Test3. And then file type, make sure you choose vdk.js. So I'm going to say OK, confirm. Let me go to my desktop folder. And this created this file, test3.vdk.js. And now I can drag this file into a web application, into ParaView Glance. So ParaView Glance, you can access from the slide. If you click on this link, the app, it will open this page, and then I can take my file right here, test3.vdk.js, and then I can drag it right here on the drop area. And then I'll confirm, say load. And here's my visualization inside a web browser. I can interact with it. And as you can see, controls are actually quite similar to ParaView. So this is a standalone web application that does not use any remote server. It runs entirely inside your web browser, and you can use it to put your visualizations online or share your visualization with anybody in the world. As you can see, I have a number of objects. This is all pre-rendered. I already have the entire scene saved from ParaView, but here I still have a number of controls. For example, I can hide something, or I can show a layer like that. I can change opacity. I can switch to different color map, and so on. ParaView Glance was written in JavaScript and vdk.js, and it is entirely open source and available to everybody. If you want to automatically load your visualization into ParaView Glance, then you can use this query syntax, where first you give the URL of your ParaView Glance application, and then question mark, name equal to the file name that you want to load into ParaView Glance. So this is going to be the vdk.js file, then URL equal to public URL of that file. So for example, here I have a visualization that I saved as a vdk.js file, and then I put it into my GitHub repository. So it is publicly available as a raw file. And then I have this complex URL. And when I click on it, it will open a web page, and that will load automatically my saved visualization. So here we go. And here I have a netcdf dataset with 2 layers. And as you can see, I can actually show and hide different layers. I can change their opacities, play with color maps, etc., etc. For example, like that. And using iframes, you can easily embed a ParaView Glance application, this entire visualization, into your website. And here I'm also using JavaScript to pass those very long URLs from the previous slide into something that is much easier to understand.